India today was so powerful. Lost the one wicket, that of Gill with that brilliant catch from Tikshana, but Abhishek was outstanding. Boundaries again. I know that Sonny said he threw 100 away. I think you're exactly right, but he played absolutely superbly while he was there, that's for sure. Tikshana again. Big game tomorrow, of course. What a beauty this is going to be. India versus Pakistan. Pakistan have got some quicks that have come to the fore. There's one. House is the other. Bumrah's there. Two skippers as well. And it's the big final. First time in 41 years. On Sunday, 28th. A spin on as well, and it's gone for 4.
But that's not the most clever thing to do, because you could damage your ankle if you step on the ball. You're going to play the sweep shot, getting a top edge. The short third and the short fine are both in the 30-meter circle, so made it difficult. And then the ball spinning away. Look at that. Look, you don't want to do that. You don't want to step on the ball. Particularly if you're a bowler. I don't think that one run matters so much. The boundary being given, the umpire was waiting for the TV umpire to confirm, which is fair.
His way to the change room. Well, that's going to be called a wide. 11 extras today. It's a high number. Six wides. Couple of no balls as well. But slower, just a bit of purchase, which is going to interest one of the Indian bowlers when they get an opportunity to bowl a bit later on. Scrambling down that end, a direct hit might have been interesting. Missed by some distance.
Just once again, Akshar Patel was taking it a little slow. I think it was probably a little bit more deliberately. But now he sees the wicketkeeper closing in on the ball, or he could have been in trouble. He could have been in trouble.
On over this, we've got 2 balls to go. 8 from it at the moment. Tilak on 47. Strike rate's been terrific at 152. Firing that down the leg side off the pad. $188 on the board now. He calls the other 2 highest total so far in this edition of the Asia Cup. One to Afghanistan, one to India. Which clubbed that fairly flat on the bounce, and just the one. 10 off that over, 189 for 5.
बचत बाजार दे रहा है आपको स्पेशल अटेंशन। अभी माइजोंग ऐप से ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करें या *3535 डायल करें और अपने बजट के हिसाब से बेहतरीन ऑफर्स लगाएं।
HBL कार लोन का लोएस्ट मार्कअप रेट सिर्फ 9.99%। जहां ख्वाब वहां HBL।
जैस कैश ऐप से गेम अप आसान से चैलेंजेस पूरे करके बेशुमार रिवॉर्ड्स। जैस कैश रिवॉर्ड हब है ना।
Hair Moisturizing Lotion. Love your skin.
You know, for 206 deliveries, or will they go past that?
You're bowling the last over and you've lost one of your boundary posters. It suddenly looks very challenging to keep it tight and to save those boundaries. That's what you're looking to do, save boundaries. We get towards the end of the innings. There's the 4 boundary riders. Sweeper on the offside, couple straight. A man at third man. There's plenty of room on the leg side. Varmus is having a couple of issues with something that's flown in his eye, I think. Medical staff are going to come out and try and sort him out.
It could be maybe the sunscreen that ointment sometimes might have leaked into the eyes.
Look at this, Sonny. What about this final? What are your thoughts about the big final coming up?
Well, as with every India-Pakistan game, it should be a cracker of a game. Pakistan, having lost both their matches against India this time around, would be hoping that third time they'll be able to turn the tables around. And the captain, Suryakumar Yadav, he looks relaxed. He's a pretty relaxed character. India have done really well. They've batted well, they've bowled well. It's only the catching that needs to improve. The catching's been not quite up to their usual standards. And sometimes it can be because of the ring of fire which is there, the lights that can also affect your catching. But then when you look at what the Bangladeshi fielders did the other day and even what Sri Lanka have done today, the Indians certainly need to improve on that aspect, the catching.
Chamira to start the final over. Lovely line, lovely length. You cannot do too much with that.
There's nothing like a good Yorker towards the end. And if a fast bowler can get the Yorker on target like Veera did, not much a batter can do. There's another one, an absolute brilliant exponent of the Yorker. The slow Yorker as well, not just the fast Yorker, the slow Yorker. To get the slow Yorker on target like Bumrah does is truly incredible.
He's an exceptional talent, unbelievable talent. Resting up for the big final is Bumrah. He's got a one wide of the off stump. Stay away from that boundary on the leg side where there's no boundary riders. From mid wicket through to fine leg.
सबसे ज़्यादा स्कोर पूरे एशिया कप में.
There's the boundary riders, there's that long on. Only man boundary riding there on the leg side. That's why the line is being bowled at the stage. And again, it's going to be exercise for the umpire though. Wide has been called.
But at that pace, if the ball gets a little bit of an outside edge, it's going to fly over that fielder at chalk third, or what you maybe call deep second slip or third slip.
Bruno's played very well. He's just striding around there at the non-striker's end at the moment. He'd love to get down on strike. He's on 48. At the moment, it's Akshar Patel who's on strike with a dozen. It's good work, really good work. Tilak Varma does get down to the business end.
This is a very good start to it, the final over. Very good start, just 3 runs so far and 1 wide. This is an excellent bit of fielding by the fielder there. He's in form. He's in form. He took a super catch and now this brilliant save. He saved 3 runs.
On 48. Might have got a nick on that. I heard a bit of a noise. They're going to scamper through for 1. So there was a nick. So he moves to 49. Very, very fine nick on a full toss. Very animated tonight. Jay Surratt has been doing a lot of chatting to his charges. He's out there at the halfway mark, having a big chat to his team. He doesn't do most talking that we see anyway. 2 balls left. Squeezed away. Just going to be the one. No, they're going to come back for 2. Tilak Varma's not going to get a chance to get to that 50 mark unless, of course, something strange happens with this last delivery.
That's a super final over. 7 runs only, no boundary. Just beaten singles and then now 2. Just use the angle and the Yorker to very, very good effect. Chamira certainly has.
4 runs off this last delivery will take them to 200. That'll be a nice round number for India. They've played really well today, I think. A couple of individual performances have been sparkling. Just seen throughout the whole Asia Cup. Last ball picked up superbly, and that's gone for 6. They've gone past that 200 mark. Really good total left from India. Good play from Akshar Patel at the end.
बचत बाजार दे रहा है आपको स्पेशल अटेंशन। अभी माइजोंग ऐप से ऑफर